find something very fascinating about Sukkot when we compare it to both the other Aliyah L'Regels of Pesach and Shavuot. Albeit the focus is Aliyah L'Regel of going up to the Beis Hamikdash, however, Sukkot has the added element where we're focused in on what went on in the Beis Hamikdash, the Simchas Beis HaShoeva, the lulav around the bima. Why is there such a focus of the Beis Hamikdash, particularly on the Chag of Sukkot? There's a very beautiful medrash. The pasuk in Tehillim Ayin Vav says, "Vayhi b'shalem Sukkot u'merato b'tzion." That the idea of Vayhi b'shalem Sukkot, the medrash says that HaKadosh Baruch Hu Kivyachol is found davening in the sukkah, waiting and yearning, when will I see the Binyan Beis Hamikdash rebuilt? What is the idea of HaKadosh Baruch Hu Kivyachol davening in a sukkah? So the Chalban in the Talei Chaim explains the idea of Vayhi b'shalem Sukkot. The word Shalem is specifically used. Shalem, we know, is a name that Shem Ben Noach gave to the city of Yerushalayim, while Avraham Avinu gave it the name Yera'eh. And HaKadosh Baruch Hu combined the names together. Shalem means intrinsic holiness. Yera'eh means that holiness has hitpashtut, it spreads outward. Avraham Avinu was saying it is not enough that Yerushalayim has intrinsic holiness, it then has to impact the entire world. Vayhi b'shalem Sukkot, HaKadosh Baruch Hu Kivyachol davens from that place of shalem, of intrinsic kedusha, with the yearning, yira'eh and re'iyah. When will I be able to see? When will the fruition of that vision, of the hitpashtut, of the spreading out of the kedusha of HaKadosh Baruch Hu, of the Beis Hamikdash impacting the world, when will that be rebuilt? What does this have to do specifically with the sukkah? Why is HaKadosh Baruch Hu davening in a sukkah? So Talei Chaim explains so beautifully that any mitzvah that we do creates a roshem, an impression, when the mitzvah is gone. Similar to Yaakov Avinu leaving Beersheba, his roshem, his hadar, his ziv, his hod has left. The Beis Hamikdash is no longer physically among us. However, the roshem, the impression is there. The obvious impression is the Kosel Maravi. The Chiddush that Talei Chaim offers is Vayhi b'shalem Sukkot, is that each and every one of our sukkahs is a roshem of the kedusha of the Beis Hamikdash, is a replica of what the Beis Hamikdash is about, the intrinsic holiness. We treat the kedusha, the sukkah with kedusha. We don't bring pots in there. We don't have our garbage in the sukkah. There's something special. The way we speak in a sukkah is different. Vayhi b'shalem Sukkot. The sukkah itself has an intrinsic kedusha. When we are in the sukkah, we have that kmiyah, we have that yearning. When will we have that yira'eh? When will we have that hitpashtut, that I'll be able to celebrate that the Shekhinah is going to be found in a manifest way in the Beis Hamikdash? And hence Sukkah's whole focus, the Sukkah being a miniature element of a taste of what the Beis Hamikdash was like. We yearn for the entire building of the Beis Hamikdash. We yearn for what transpired in the Beis Hamikdash on the Chag. On the pasuk Vayhi b'shalem Sukkot, the Sfarim say there are very few mitzvahs that we can do b'shalem, with the entirety of our body. Mikveh is an example. Sukkah, the entirety of our body comes into the sukkah, and Eretz Yisrael is a mitzvah that we do with the entirety of our body. When we sit in the sukkah, when we're sitting and having that taste of the Beis Hamikdash, it's supposed to engender within us a feeling of desire for the Beis Hamikdash, for the rebuilt Yerushalayim, as well as a desire to do another mitzvah with the entirety of our being. The Roshem of the Kedusha of the Beis Hamikdash draws us to want to be in the Kedusha of Eretz Yisrael, to be submerged in the beauty of the Torah of Eretz Yisrael, in the ability to live and breathe the Avirat Yisrael Makim. And that has to be part of our tefillah as we sit in the sukkah, that I have that yearning for the grand Geula Shlema, and on a miniature level that I'm able to redeem myself personally by surrounding myself, Vayhi b'shalem Sukkot, in the intrinsic kedusha of Eretz Yisrael. May we be zocha ki mitzion teitzei Torah u'dvar Hashem miYerushalayim.